Hello students. Today, we're about to jump into something really exciting, statistics. So, whether you're figuring out your class test scores or looking at global trends, statistics has got your back. Now, let's talk about data. So, what exactly is data? Well, data is just information that helps us understand things better, and it comes in two types. First up is primary data. This is data that you collect yourself. Like, if you ask your friends how many hours they study each week, that's primary data because it's coming straight from the source, you and your friends. Then there's secondary data, which is information that's already been collected by someone else. Maybe you found some statistics online or in a book. That's secondary data because it's already out there, ready for you to use. Once we have data, we need to present it in a way that makes sense. And that's what we call presenting data. Let's say you collected your data but it's all over the place. That's called raw data. It's the original, messy stuff. When we organize it, we can start seeing patterns. One key thing we look at in statistics is frequency, which tells us how many times something shows up. For example, if 10 students say they study more than 15 hours a week, the frequency for that is 10. Sometimes, we need to organize data into specific ranges. This is called grouped data. For instance, instead of looking at how many hours each individual student studies, we might look at groups like 0–5 hours, or 10–15 hours. That's when frequency distribution comes in. Now, when you're looking at data, you might also hear about class intervals. These are just the groups, like 0–5 hours, that we use to make sense of the data. There are a few important ways to measure the central tendency of data. That just means we're looking for the middle of the data. First, there's the mean, which is the average. You just add all the numbers together and divide by how many numbers you've got. Next, we've got the median, which is the middle value in a sorted list. If there's an even number of values, you average the two in the middle. And finally, we have the mode, the number that pops up the most often. Once we've got all this data, it's time to present it in a visual way. We can use histograms, which are great for showing data distribution with bars that represent class intervals on the x-axis and frequencies on the y-axis. We can also use bar graphs to compare different categories, pie charts to show parts of a whole, and frequency polygon graphs to connect the midpoints of a histogram and show trends. So, to wrap it all up, statistics is like a super useful toolbox that helps us gather, analyze, and present data in a way that makes sense. Now, here's a quick question for you. What do you think primary data is? Share your answer in the comments. The complete curriculum for Class 9 is available on our channel. Check out all the links provided in the description below. Please make sure to like, share, and comment for more such videos.